Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, December 18th, and I'm here. I'm sure everybody's watching the Ram game, but I thought I'd be here for a little bit at least. Say hello, remind you that we have Kids Club. We have a Kids Club going on this Saturday at Leg Lake, and kind of afraid we're gonna have a big turnout. Hey Terry, how you doing? Where are you today? Hey Michael. Hey Brian. Alan. Yes, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hey Wham, how you doing? So when you say home, Terry, are you in the ADU or you inside the house? Yep. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everybody. Yes, there is a new supervisor at Leg Lake. I need a new supervisor at Lincoln Park so we can do an event there. Because the one there will not let us do an event there. Michael is working Dutch Harbor. So you're up in Alaska right now? What are you doing up there? Are you cleaning fish or working on a boat? Dutch Harbor. That's about as far north as you can go. Anyone ask how cold it is? Yeah, I'm surprised that they close the lake now on Mondays and Tuesdays. But I guess they're trying to do whatever they can to save money. Yeah, I haven't had a Christmas tree in a while either. So Michael's processing. So this time of year, what are they processing? I'm guessing what? Cod? Or is it crab? I don't know what the seasons are for king crab and all the different crabs. I just watched Deadliest Catch and I see that they do the different crabs, one right after the other. So, Mike, are you processing on land? Or are you on one of the ships? That's pretty amazing. Hey, Quaker, how you doing? Let's see, we have the show open. I'm Dan Hernandez, and I live to fish.
All right.
I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life.
Oh!
Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way. We haven't played that in a while. So Michael says both crab and cod. It's only 38 degrees up there. I thought it would be a lot colder. Pollock is soon. Well, Kevin, let me know when the fourth quarter starts. This might be a short broadcast. Quaker says, good bonita fishing San Diego. That's good. So I have some new volunteers coming on Saturday. I'm not quite sure if they're high school students or college students, but they contacted me. They needed hours for school, and they love to fish, and they wanted to help out. So I can use all the help we can get. Yeah, I would think this time of year, Michael, you're not doing much outdoor activities. It can be inside most of the time. But I could be wrong. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff to go do. Well, why would you want to be indoors all the time? Alaska is beautiful, but I've never spent any time there in the winter. Been there a lot in the summer and springtime. Never been in there in the winter. And, yeah, Leg Lake this Saturday. It's our kids club meeting. It's not the big derby event like Fishing with Santa. The next one of that will be January 17th, and that's to be with the El Monte Police Department. But the one this Saturday is our monthly kids club meeting. So hopefully the guys that are here will be there. So I don't know why I wasn't able to get it to connect to Facebook. So right now we're just on YouTube only. I'll see you went out hiking earlier. That's cool. I guess this time of year you don't have to worry about bears, right? They're all hibernating. Kevin says good trout fishing. Did you go trout fishing up there, Kevin, or is this just something you heard? Did you make the drive up there? Next week it's going to start snowing up there, they said. Yeah, Monty PD's buying some trout, and Brian from Fish and Wildlife is stocking trout too. What we don't know about next year is if there's going to be any catfish, because one of the things that our president did was kill the national fishing program stuff for like the fishing in the city programs and stuff like that to help kids. So that's all been eliminated. There won't be any more of that. So I don't know if Brian's going to get money from the state to keep his position. That's what we're hoping for. But they won't have money for buying catfish for next year. Right now, that's what it looks like. So we might be having derbies without any stockings. Be pretty sad. All right, so Kevin, you'll be there Saturday? That's good to know. Quaker, no, I've never done ice fishing. I don't like standing on ice. I'm always afraid it's going to crack. And being a good, big guy, I don't want to end up in the water. But, no, I've never tried ice fishing. I'd rather do twilight fishing than go ice fishing. I don't know, Michael's going to do any ice fishing. He's up there in Alaska. But it's not even cold enough right now for it to have ice. It says it's 38 degrees up there. So 38 degrees is not cold enough to freeze. Maybe he's just talking daytime weather. I don't know. Yeah, so I was telling you, when we were talking about Alaska, I've been going through tons of photos here, trying to find photos for the book I want to write. And it's amazing when you look back at a career as long as I've had and see the number of times I've been to Alaska, the number of times I've been fishing. I mean, there's a couple, I don't know how many, not a ton, but maybe like 7 or 8, maybe 10 tuna, over 100 pounds that I caught that I forgot about. And I see the pictures. And then I know I've caught halibut up to 100 pounds, but I forgot I got some bigger ones than that. So I'm looking at the videos, looking at the pictures, and it's bringing back memories of those fish. So it's pretty cool. The one sad thing about going through all these pictures is seeing all the guys that used to come fishing with me many, many years ago that are no longer around. Lots of guys I spent hours and days at the rail with, fishing with. And it's sad to see that they're no longer around. But that's just the way life goes, I guess. Yeah, fished Canada a couple times. Took Larry with me to the Yukon. Fished out a Whitehorse. That was fun. Saw some pictures of that too. Kevin's trying to find me some pictures too from Larry's old pictures. But it's surprising to look back at all those pictures. Now I have some still pictures. I found some pictures of me when I used to go on the barge, and I used to. There's one episode we have that's on my YouTube channel, fishing on the Annie B. But there are some pictures I found of me. I think it was college days. They used to have, after the Annie B barge left out of Belmont Pier, they used to have a boat called the Barge Boat, and it would just fish around the breakwater. It wouldn't go. I think they had to stay within 100 yards of the breakwater or something like that, or 100 feet of the breakwater, and it was called the Barge Boat. So they didn't want it to compete with the half-day boat and three-quarter-day boat, so we used to go on that. And then from there I graduated to half-day boats and three-quarter-day boats, and then the island boats. Quaker says he lived in Alaska for 3 years. Dodging. Yeah, I found some pictures too, and I remembered this trip I was on out of Sitka, and we were traveling between the islands. There's islands everywhere there. Traveling between the islands, and we came up on a grizzly bear that was swimming in the water. I got some good pictures of it. I'll probably put one in the book. And I remember telling the captain, I said, "Why don't we get closer? I want to get some close pictures of the boat." And he looked at me like I was on crack, like there's no way I'm going to get any closer. He goes, "I don't want to take a chance if something happens to the engine and then the bear gets in the boat." So nah, he didn't want to do that. Hey Robert, how you doing? You're here on time almost. That's pretty cool. Hopefully you can be there Saturday. We need a lot of help for Saturday. So a week ago, Sunday, I posted a video on YouTube thanking everybody for showing up for the Fishing with Santa event last week, and telling people that this Saturday we have our kids club meeting. Well, the scary thing about that video is it got 65,000 views on TikTok and about 4,000 or 5,000 views on YouTube and Instagram. So it's like 70,000 views. So I know 70,000 people aren't going to show up, but I posted another video this Sunday just talking about the kids club meeting, and that one's got about 15,000 views. So I'm really worried that we're going to have 50, 60 kids. So that's why I was bugging the volunteers. If you can make it, please be there, because I have no clue how many people are going to show up as far as kids. And I have a bunch of volunteers that are out with hospital stuff and medical things. So all the volunteers we can get, we need. Yeah, I'd like to get to Guam, fish over there. Haven't been that part. Been to Hawaii. Haven't gone farther than that. Well, I shouldn't say that. Been to China, Singapore, and all that, but I haven't fished there. I've only had a couple of videos, Quoker, that had 1 million views. And they were funny. They were both Youth Foundation related. And one of them was just showing the guys cutting bait and stuff, getting ready for the kids event. And that one got over 1 million views. Robert can handle the first 50. I wouldn't want to have anybody have to handle 50. But we might have to. We'll see. And then if this trend continues and we keep getting 50, 60,000 views, and see what that turns in like with people, because the video that for the last Fishing with Sound event, that video only got 40,000 views, and we had between 500 and 600 kids there. And a lot of people we talked to said that that they all heard about it from TikTok. So we'll see what happens. Now, I don't have any contacts in Vietnam. I was talking to one TV network there that I was trying to cut a deal with, but what they wanted to do was not good for me. They wanted to buy all my videos, and I wouldn't own them anymore, and it wasn't enough money to do that. So I didn't do that deal. Quaker, yeah, we cook hot dogs at the end of the meeting. We don't advertise it about the food, but we do always feed the kids on the Big Lake events and the kids club meeting. We did 1 month. We went 2 months without feeding the kids, and I was surprised how many complaints we got from parents. So we kept doing it. I didn't know the kids were depending on a hot dog. Pretty sad, but I guess a lot of them were. So we keep doing it. Yeah, hopefully the kids can make it. That'd be great, Alan. So speaking of Alan, here's a video that he sent us the other day of his kids fishing last week.
What?
I got my double on the jig too.
Double on a jig. Okay. Double on a jig.
What other comments are there? Wanted to donate to the kids fishing program. How would you do that? There's a bunch of ways. You can write us a check. You can show up at the kids club meeting and bring us cash or a check. Or you can go to our website and danskids.org and make a donation right there. Let me find you that link. We could use donations. And I sent out an email today trying to sell some of our t-shirts because people say they want them, but nobody's been ordering them. But if you'd like to make a donation, we could really use the help. It was a brutal year this year, getting broken into 5 times, and altogether it was, I don't know, $12,000-$15,000 worth of stuff. So we no longer stock anything at all at the clubhouse. So there's a link there. If you'd like to make a donation, you can use that link right there. It'll take you right to our Youth Foundation website, and there you can make a donation, and it gives you from $5 all the way up to whatever amount you want to put there, and you can do that. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Let's see if we have any more videos. What's canceled? Oh, okay, that's what happened. Robert went out. I just saw the word canceled. I didn't know what was going on. All right, here's a little video for you guys. So that last photo, John's holding that little golden dorado. He caught that with a 7/0 hook and a piece of dead bait that we were trying to catch piranhas with. So it was crazy. Yeah, Robert, was that a private charter? I mean, how does that work? Do you get, I know you don't get your money back. They never do that. So did the boat give you a rain check, or, because that's what the landings used to like to do. The boats that left at night, they would send everybody out, and then when the weather was bad, they would just make sure the office was closed and nobody was there, and then the boats had to hand out rain checks. That way the landing could keep all the money. Hey Donnie, how you doing? Donnie, we have our dates for Mexico all up on our website, and there it is. You want to join us again? East Cape, May 14th through the 18th. And we also have Alaska dates up. We'll be in June 12th through the 16th in Alaska. And I don't think I have Argentina on here. There's my parents. That's Argentina. We'll be in Argentina in April. This one here, the dates that's there, that's a fly fishing tournament they have going on. So some good news is we have a confirmed date on the El Dorado for next year for a day and a half. We have a confirmed date for the Tornado for a day and a half. And I should have a confirmed date. It looks like we have a confirmed date, but I don't have a contract yet for the Pride. And still working on trying to get the Freedom. So we'll see. That's good. They offered everybody a refund. If the Rams won another Super Bowl, how would I celebrate? Well, first of all, I'd love to be at the game, but I don't have $10,000 for a ticket. I wouldn't spend that kind of money for a ticket. One of my buddies, whose best friend is Edward James Olmos, decided on the last game of the World Series that was played in Canada that he wanted to go. So Eddie bought the tickets, and Jay got one of his friends from one of the big stadiums in town to find tickets for him, and got them tickets to the game. And they flew there, no hotel room, no nothing. Went straight there, went to the game, and he was telling me the other day how they couldn't find a hotel room after the game. They ended up paying like $700 for one room that they shared. But he said it was an amazing game. And as nice as Canadians are, he said they weren't really happy with him and Eddie wearing their Dodger clothes and their jerseys. So that's how that went down. Yeah, so Edward James Olmos was in Canada for the game, and my buddy Jay was with them. They're best friends. They both graduated from Monbell High School together. Been friends forever. So Donnie says putting a new roof on the cabin next spring. May be low next year. Oh, that's too bad. Hopefully you can go fishing with us. If nothing else, at least up there. Argentina, if you guys are interested. Great trip. Only $2,900, cheaper than Alaska. Hey Andrew, how you doing? Is this Andrew that I was talking to that was at Catalina a couple days ago? Or is this a different Andrew? I don't know which Andrew this is. Yeah, so we will be in Lake this Saturday. And we will be okay, different Andrew. Yeah, this Saturday at Lake for the Kids Club meeting. So if you can come help out and you're already been background checked and all that, we can use your help. That would be great. Favorite boat burrito. Oh, okay. One of the deckhands, one of the cooks on the boats. How you doing, Andrew? I tell you, there's nothing better than a burger on a boat. I don't really care what boat it is. I think it's the flat pan that they cook them in, because all the juices stay in the burger, and all the conditions, just all the smell, the water, and all that makes it taste good. All right, guys, there's only 10 minutes left for the game, so I'm going to go watch the last 10 minutes. Less than that now. Kevin just posted it there. So I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. If your company or family makes donations to nonprofits, please think about us. We can use the help and support. Here's that link again that I posted for Quaker. So if any of you can make a donation, we could greatly use it this year. It's been a brutal year, so we'll do that. Yeah, Donnie, I want to do it, but I can't get any answers from the boats right now. Everybody's trying to decide who's going to keep their boats, who's going to sell their boats. So I will try to do that soon. Yeah, Steve, it'd be great to see you. If we can see you, that'd be great. Yeah, Brian doesn't scan their people, Fish and Wildlife. We do that. Yeah, I should be in town in between Christmas and New Year's. If I'm in town, I will do YouTube Live. I won't be here Christmas night, of course. Everybody will be with their families. So Merry Christmas, everybody. And everybody have a good one. And have a happy holidays. All right, talk to y'all soon. See you on Saturday at the event. Bye, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody.